Okay, so welcome back to the Ghost Marketing Daily Link Building Tips series. Today we're going to talk about what's the best type of backlink. Okay, so by now, even if you've just watched the 3 videos before and you have no prior knowledge of backlink generation, you should pretty much know that the best type of backlink is a do-follow backlink. Okay, so that's not what we're going to cover here. We're going to cover the other 3 elements. Okay, so assuming that you have a do-follow link, what's the next best thing? Okay, or what does it need to include? And there's 3 qualities that you want all your backlinks, assuming you're going for the best type, to have. Okay, this automatically assumes that this is a do-follow link, by the way. So the first is contextual. In our previous video yesterday, we talked about contextual versus non-contextual links, and these are the ones that are text links. So for example, individual words, phrases that link from one website to another, but inside relevant content. So for example, they might be a text link inside a paragraph talking about that topic. And this is very powerful because it shows Google that you are, or that site that is being linked to, is an authority in that sort of one little paragraph. So it might be a very specific topic inside a more broad article. So for example, if the article was talking about business and then there was a section on marketing and a subsection on link building, for example, if there is a link out an outer a link out to our website talking about link building principles or link building training, that's going to be a really powerful link because it's in the subcategory of marketing and in the sort of subcategory of link building. So it's really relevant and it's surrounded by the topic of marketing, so it's a contextual link. Okay, the second is pretty much the same thing, is relevant. So we could get contextual links from sites that aren't actually relevant to ours. For example, if we have a personal blog that talks about food and drink and we link to our link building and SEO site, that's not a relevant link. The two sites and the 2 topics of each individual site are completely different, so that doesn't count as relevant. When we are sort of linking from a website talking about marketing to a site about SEO, that's very relevant. Okay, and we can go even deeper and we can say websites that talk about SEO solely linking to sites that are SEO solely sites. That's the perfect example. But anything from like a business or marketing point of view would be great for SEO. Say you owned like a restaurant, anything locally or by a food blogger or something like that would be seen as relevant as well. Okay. And then the final element that you want to get is authority. And this is pretty easy to understand. You want links from sites that already have authority to Google. So those sites themselves have powerful links pointing to them. These are really easy to understand because you'll probably know most of them already, especially in your industry. So you want to look at big companies that have blogs that link out is a good authority source. Things like news articles, places like The Guardian, The Telegraph, Independent, places like Inc., Forbes, Entrepreneur, although they're no follow links, still very powerful. And then subdivide that as well. So maybe the top marketing blogs if you have an SEO agency, or again, if you own a restaurant, you'll be looking for the top industry specific food bloggers or influencers in the restaurant industry, and just make sure they have authority already. You don't want links from brand new sites that don't have any traffic, don't have any authority. Okay, and if you can combine all 3 of those, then you're onto an incredibly powerful link, but usually just 2 is fine. So for example, if we can get a contextual relevant link, that's great. If we can get a relevant authority link but it's an image link, still great. Okay, and finally a contextual authority link, still really powerful link. That's more common for news sites because there's such a wide variety of topics, they're not going to be relevant to your industry itself. Okay, that's everything for the link building tip today. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch via ghostmarketing.co.uk and have a good day.